Howdy folks, I'm StacheDad and I'm back with another episode of Contradiction. We're past 10 p.m. now. Now, last time we caught Paul in a bunch of lies, especially concerning Emma and his desire to date her. He really is just an old man that wants to get with young women, and we've called him out on it and he didn't particularly appreciate it, I don't think. Now, this time, I'm to go to the pub.
Tell him about Simon.
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
It is your place here.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when you don't do as I say.
That is abuse. Don't do that.
It's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
Usually very quiet, right?
Only if you deal.
Problems?
Hello, Inspector.
It's still not cool. We don't do that. Even if she's a woman and that's gender doesn't matter. You don't hit your significant other. Aha.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Wait, are those some rough cut white cubes? Is that an actual product in the UK? Rough cut white cubes? Are they just sugar cubes? Or is that like a zany fake
okay.
product placement there? I don't know.
Do you know anything about this?
It's the aptitude test, isn't it, for Atlas? What do you want to know?
Do you know why it was introduced?
I think they had some trouble with some unsuitable students. I suppose you have to be careful who you work with.
Why are you so full of shit?
The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Oh, they're just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
In America, that's a felony. And in case you don't know, felony means you get to go to felonal. Felony means you get to go to felonal prison. I don't know if you knew that, but that's what it is, and it's true.
Aha. So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Fucking crazy and
Yes,
blind.
he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions. I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
But first, we'll move from left to right, so he'll be last. James, did you know Ryan has arthritis? Who the fuck is Ryan?
A few more questions, please.
Did that one already. Nope. No.
Thank
Hi,
you.
James.
Probably be back later.
I'm gonna get sent to felonal prison for all these bad jokes. Oh, dang it. No, I want to go in the house, not back down the road. I'm too
Ask you a
distracted.
couple more things,
I
please.
said felonal, and my brain can't focus.
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Really?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then,
He certainly
he's
suffers
going
from a
around
cunt of a
telling
father.
everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Just so you know, there's one way to treat your kids if you want them to take care of you when you get old, and there's another way to treat your kids, and it gets you in an old folks home. Just saying. Simon! Who? Huh? What do you see? Oh. Oh.
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
That wasn't just careless, Jinx. That was downright oblivious.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Up to 4 stolen items now.
Did you do a test before you started at Atlas?
Oh, yeah. It was all just questions about if I had any illnesses or mental health problems or stuff like that, you know. But they didn't actually ask for any proof, so you could have lied through your teeth on that one.
As most people
Don't think
do.
they actually checked.
Interesting. Did you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
Nobody believes this.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin or something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything?
No, it's not important.
Simon, I can tell when you lie to me.
Is this yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Simon. You disappoint me.
Aha. So the bike's the only way you can get to work, yes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the car?
I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
At Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
Either
Actually, it got a
the
lot
world's
better after
greatest
that.
laptop
I think I'll check it anyway.
or a very terrible car.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance. Or a very cheap car. Might have to have a talk with
We think
Ryan
the same,
about his
Jinx.
security measures.
No, we're going to go back to here since we've got a new thing to ask about. We're going to have James tell us something useful at some point.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Recognise this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
That's all for the moment, thank you.
James, enjoy your hookah. Maybe one day we'll have a significant conversation.
couple more questions, if that's
Paul,
okay.
at this point, I just enjoy bothering you.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner of a sort who does our IT. Large guy. No manners.
Who would treat you with manners? Have you met yourself?
Seen this before anywhere?
No.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
I know I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
What does that mean at twice the price it probably would have cost? What? You just left the thought hanging there.
Be back later on, if that's
Twice
okay.
the price it would have cost with someone else, then why didn't you do it with someone else? You just seem the type that just likes to bitch about everything. You are getting old. I understand. It's your generation. You can't be happy. You just need something to bitch about. I
A few
understand.
more questions, please. Thank you. Have you seen this before?
No.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Isn't this Catholic? I was under the impression the UK was filled with a bunch of Catholics. I don't see how none of you
Thank you.
understand what
Probably
that
be
is.
back later.
Okay, let's... Oh, we didn't talk to Emma at all. How rude of me. Emma, I'm sorry. You probably still sad. I'll
Ask you a couple more things, please.
do my best to not bring up painful issues.
Have you seen one of these before?
No, not this one exactly, but
If she said
we
this
have filled
is...
something similar in on the first night.
If she said this is the quiz
One of those
Liam wrote
aptitude
before he
tests.
killed himself
No,
and it was
fitness
because of me,
stuff like that.
I would shit myself. Substitute.
Did you know about Ryan Rand's arthritis?
Arthritis?
Of course she does. She's used to his bones.
I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
I-
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
And what do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this from when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
He can't keep anything.
To be fair, he didn't drop it. It like teleported out of his hand.
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved. Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now. When I let him.
Aha.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Alright, let's go talk to this Ryan fellow again. Fellow as if I've only met him twice before or something. And it's Ryan. We're here to contradict him. Yeah. Proper usage. It definitely was.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Such as, how did you not kill yourself as a child with that as a father?
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. So, you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
Ugh.
tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that. Well, yes, I'm old before my time.
It's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
Right. Dang it. No. He tells us booze isn't allowed on campus somewhere. I just have to remember where. There we go. What? What? Okay, then. I'm very clearly out of it. Really?
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
Your father described him as a prisoner type.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. He was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
My dad just walks around making videos of himself stealing people's stuff. Really, this isn't... How is it not? Keeps painkillers at work. Where was the... Oh, God. Doesn't allow drugs or alcohol on premises. That's... Really? Oh, my bad. That one. What was I thinking?
Aha.
Okay.
So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except your prescription painkillers.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
And what are the painkillers, Ryan?
Painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
What does that mean?
Codeine? Morphine?
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well,
How
not
do
just
you even know that
wouldn't
she
have
had
even known
morphine in
about
her
them,
system?
or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Seems so indignant now.
So it
that
is
I've called
morphine
him out on
Ryan's
his
taking.
lies,
The pieces
and then
are
I'm about
starting
call
to
him
come
out on
together.
another lie.
Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
The problem is, you just told me the storeroom isn't all that safe.
Aha. So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Oh.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Go ahead.
Combination locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
It was quite echoey. What do we got? What do we got? Turn over. I can't remember the words. Nice. Nice. Jinx, let's get in here.
Welcome to the mirror room.
Chill.
This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network
They could
of
have a
mirrors,
better voice for this. It could be
practice
more
seeing
relaxing.
yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free.
Jinx looks so confused about all this. He still just doesn't get it.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing.
Ooh.
Please read the notes carefully
Extreme.
before attempting the module.
James. Now, Paul. Not this time. I guess not. Can't remember exactly when that happens, but it will happen at some point. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't
Ask
worry.
about a few more things, please.
Something will happen eventually. Did you know Atlas?
Thank you. Probably be back
You don't
later.
care, apparently. Paul, tell me about this mirror room. Was it your idea, Paul? One time you tripped way
Couple
too
more
much
questions, if
LSD in the
that's okay?
60s in a fun house, and it scarred you, and now you're doing it to other people,
Can
right?
you tell me about
Right?
the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By right?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how's the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
That helps too, it's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
Lots of stuff. Mostly the truth.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
He's so indignant. He just doesn't have time for us. He finds himself to be so much more important than spending time talking to us.
A few more questions, please. Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
And now it's time to head on back up and talk to Simon and Emma again.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
But you don't know the combination?
No.
My boy. Can't do this to me.
Aha.
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Oh.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious.
Me too, Jinx.
What
We just
were you
can't
doing
let Matt
there
Smith
that you
do this
didn't
to
want
us.
anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course.
I'm jerking off,
isn't it?
okay?
I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other.
Well, thank you for being honest, Simon.
We both tried to morph in.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
Kate lived on the stuff. That's why she was drunk all the time. To keep the morphine edge down. Oh, 11 p.m.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
But I'm going to leave this episode here, folks. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you want to see the next episode, go ahead and subscribe. We're just about to the end, and we're going to get to the final conclusion of Contradiction. I love all of you, and remember, a stash isn't the hair on your lip, it's the source of your power.